Climb the face of the fabled sleeping giant and pray you don't wake him.
We're gonna be right there.
Local legend tells of a giant who feasted so much at a party that he lay down for a nap and never awoke. When you see the mountain's resemblance of the sleeping giant from the nearby town of Kapa'a, you can see why the legend persists. Okay, so here we are at the East Trail of the Sleeping Giant, or NouNou Mountain. There's a parking lot here right at the trailhead. There's plenty of parking, very easy to find. Our Apple Maps took us to exactly this location. This is a 3.2 out and back hike. It is an incline all the way to the top, and then a decline all the way back down to the trailhead. Are you ready?
Let's go!
Which way?
So it is pretty steep coming up, and as you start your ascent, you get little peekaboo views of the actual view that you're gonna get at the top of it.
We're going that way.
So it definitely keeps you excited and motivated as you're trekking up this mountain.
Look at this tree is like living on this rock.
Whoa. That's so cool.
Life finds a way. We're already starting to see some great views of the ocean, and we just started because it's pretty much like a staircase. We're going pretty consistently up. That's why you take your time. The boys are already over it, but that's okay.
The joys of hiking with children.
They'll like it when we get to the top. I hope. I see logs. Is that a good sign?
So tip if you're hiking the East Trail, once you get out to that first clear viewpoint and you make this big climb up, the trail is gonna start to descend. Don't worry, you are still headed up to the top of the mountain, and yes, you are still on the trail.
Yeah, we just spent about 5 minutes right here wondering if we were going the right way, but apparently we are, so now you know. Nice and easy. Good. We're already starting to go back up a little bit, so I think we're gonna be reaching the top pretty soon. I definitely always appreciate doing these types of hikes. There's a little bit of a reward at the end, like a waterfall or at least a great view. We've been to some great waterfalls recently, so this will be the first one that we've actually gone pretty high up for. It's a fun trail.
Oh my gosh, okay. That cloud over the ocean right now is like, I don't know if you could see it from camera, but it's like this pink little glow over the ocean from where the sun's at right now, and this perfect little cloud just hovering.
Instead of a cloud shadow, you're actually seeing its reflection on the water, and that's pretty cool. We're starting to get high enough to where we can get views on both sides of the trail now. I feel like we can see the entire island from here. Our house is like right over there somewhere.
Once again, just another amazing viewpoint along this hike. I feel like you get the payoff on this hike the entire time. Every roundabout that you take, there's another gorgeous place to look out. It just makes me get even more and more excited to get all the way to the top. We reached the 1.25 mile marker, which means less than a half a mile to the top. I think everybody's excited about that. Aloha, Kauai. Still got a little ways to go. All right, so we're almost to the peak. We have come to a crossroads. This is where the East Trail and the West Trail meet. If you came from the West, you're gonna make it to this point eventually. If you came from the East, you'll make it here as well. There's signs all around to show you which way to go when you're descending the mountain. Just before you get to the peak, it looks like you're entering a cave up here.
Ooh, I don't know, Tommy.
Oh my gosh. Woo! We did it, you guys. get to the top, there's 2 picnic benches here so you can stop and rest, courtesy of the state of Hawaii, the Division of Forestry and Wildlife. We really appreciate being able to have a spot up here to come and rest. So thank you. So as you come up directly across from the picnic benches, you get this gorgeous view of the valley. You can see the sun peeking through the clouds. You can see the waterfalls coming off the mountains in the distance. It's absolutely gorgeous. Then, if you just head off over to the right, if you're facing the picnic benches, you'll get a gorgeous view of the ocean overlooking the town of Kapa'a, which is where we have been living for the past 6 months. It's wild to see where we've been living from this point of view. You gotta love those uphill hikes, because then it's downhill all the way. We're making so much better time than we did going up. And I think we timed it perfectly on the lighting too. Everybody's killing it. We set off on this hike at about 3 p.m. We did this hike with 2 kids, and we were capturing shots all along the way. And we're almost back down to the trailhead. We'll clock and see what time it is when we get there. This hike took us about 2 hours to complete. Now we get to climb down. Look at this. That's where we're heading, down there. But I'm gonna enjoy these last minute views up here. And then we're just gonna stay right here and wait for Casey and Dad. Or Cade and Dad.
Finally!
We made it! Good job, high five. Cade.
I don't think I can move my leg a little more.
You made it! High five! High five! Everybody made it! Super proud of everyone. We completed the Sleeping Giant. Thanks for going hiking with us today. And remember, adventure is out there, so follow your adventurous spirit. Bye!